everybody. I thought it would be a fun idea to make a video on something that's positive in the world. My favorite music groups from the 60s and 70s. I'm going to do one from the 80s and 90s later for music groups. So if you have a music group from the 60s and 70s and you want to put it down, or you want to put a thumbs up on this, I would really appreciate it. And also for my subscribers. So here we go. No order is the Beatles. I love the Beatles. I also like Wings. A lot of them are just gonna pop in. This is me and Michaela's favorite music groups from the 60s and 70s. The Doors, Freddie Mac, Queen, the Rolling Stone, the Bee Gees. I love the Bee Gees from the 70s. I like the Jackson 5, I like the Beach Boys when they were younger. I like the Supremes with Diana Ross. Stop in the name of love before you break my heart. Think it over. In Chicago, Michaela, enough. No, I'm making a video. Chicago, the music group Chicago, Boston, Genesis, the Supremes, like I said. I also liked I liked Van Halen, Aerosmith, Creed, Revival, America. There's a lot of songs that I haven't mentioned. This is a small video, but those are my music groups from the 60s, 70s. I'll probably mention many more of the music groups that I love from the 60s and 70s. This is just a short YouTube of my favorite music groups from the 60s and 70s. There's much more, like Brad. I love Brad, Boston. I love a bunch of them from the 60s and 70s, music groups from the 67. There's like thousands. Those were on the top of my list. I might make an upcoming video on more 60s and 70s, but that's what I got on the list and what I looked up on my phone of the songs from the 60s and 70s. Like there's thousands, Stevie Wonder, but he was that was a single person. I'm saying someone who was actually in a group that, Stevie Wonder was a single artist. I'll make one of my favorite single artists, like I said, I like the Jackson 5. Michael Jackson he had his own. I'll do single people too who have done single artists of all times that I like. But I love these people, the Bee Gees. Who doesn't love the Bee Gees? That might be disco, but I love the Bee Gees. They were awesome. So until my next video, take care and bye.